Show, everyone. And welcome to Bevs with the Best, the show where we get the best guests, they pick the best bev, and we have the best sesh. And I'm here with the best
DJ in the motherfucking world, man. DJ Rennessy, you see what the fuck going on. Fresh off the Inver tour. We in the Jersey stop. Shout out my boy D9 for having me on here. BWB shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we only drinking the best.
Right, what we got
You know what I'm
today?
saying? So for those who don't know my ethnicity, I'm Peruvian. And this is a very, very rare drink. And y'all might think it's nasty, but this is purple corn drink.
Right.
And like when I tell y'all need to try this shit, bro, it's a must try, bro. Like, I understand it's purple corn, but bro, like there's just so much shit that y'all should be open minded to, and like just drinking and trying. And like this was a drink that I tried since I was a kid, bro. And the moment I tried it, it just tasted so good. And you know what's crazy is a bunch of different ones, like
Right.
But the one you specifically went to go get is like an original spot that makes it homemade. Man.
Exactly.
Close to the country.
Because I had to do that for the fucking best.
Come on, Swan.
I had to
Appreciate
do it
you
for the
that.
fucking best.
For real, we had to go off. I appreciate you for that. And like, you know, you just going out your way and like me kind of doing this shit and involving my culture, I feel like it's way more fire than just like us, just, you know what I'm saying, just being up here because, you know, we got history and shit. And like anybody could do this with any of their homies. So like, I really thank you for like, you know, really, really making me a go above and beyond instead of getting a regular Coke Zero.
Yeah,
over here
right.
sipping chicha morada with my boy DJ D9.
You know that. You know that. And I didn't even know you were Peruvian until today. I'm not going to lie. After all these years knowing you, bro. I literally had no idea about that.
Yeah, man.
And how did that, like, affect you think, as a person? Like, do you think your race and your ethnicity has, like, shaped
crazy?
you?
You know what's crazy? It's fine that you asked me that because, like, for me to kind of answer that is weird, bro, because since I was a kid, I always heard their music. I always heard their sounds. Like, I grew up listening to all the Spanish shit, the salsa, the type of music that they put on. It's called criollo, and it's like all types of different shit, bro, that I used to just listen to growing up as a kid. I always used to dance to it, dance with my family members and stuff like that. So like to say like that shit influenced me, I don't even want to say it influenced me as much, but it definitely gave me like a feeling like, you know, to just feel free and like feel the rhythm of the music. And I could say that is kind of like what led me more in direction and like, you know, just live through music, bro. Vibrate, feel, and like everything doesn't have to sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't gotta bump the same shit. Like it's cool, like that you're into like your culture and you listen into certain shit, part of your culture and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like embracing it and wearing it on your sleeve. That's the best. That's the best you can do.
Facts.
What was like? I mean, that music you just said, like, got you really into the groove of it. But, like, what was the real first songs you heard that you were like, nah, music is my life?
That's hard. That's really hard. I want to say not even music, but when I saw the culture that ASAP was, like, putting on.
Right.
That's what kind of, like, not even intrigued me. But when I looked at them, I just looked at it like, damn, like, how don't we got this in Jersey or like just everywhere? Like it's just crazy how it's only in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this shit should be in like multiple places, bro. It should be multiple people just like putting on different styles and shit. But at the time, it wasn't a lot of internet. So when I saw that, that's what really made me be like, what am I doing? Like, what can I do? Like, what can I do different? What more can I do than just be this fly dude? And just be interested in things and just be around it, you know what I'm saying? But once I saw a culture so heavily, like, give an impact out that was from the East Coast, it just pushed me even more. Like, nah, I'm cultured, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know shit, and I get fly, and I do what I do, so why am I not doing it? You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be from New York originally, but if I got a sense of style and shit, like, apply to it, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that is kind of what made me look at music more than just listening to it. I don't know, bro. Like, it's crazy that the time era of when I started DJing is so heavy internet orientated. But at the time, bro, like, I speak about this all the time, bro. We weren't even accessing the internet like that, bro.
Right.
Like, we had Vine and shit. and it was cool the way we recorded our videos, but we never seen that as like we need to put it on social media.
Right.
We never seen that as like, oh, we need to record this. It was more like, this is a moment and we capturing it.
Exactly.
And that's what made the internet sensation even more when it came to those times in the rap era of underground, like 2015, 2016. Like the goals weren't, oh, we need to record this shit, we need to shoot this shit, or we need to document this. It was more of just like niggas having cameras, people having cameras and just recording the feeling, the motion and the stuff.
Yeah. How were you networking to people in like a like Instagram heavy Discord era?
Yo, it was really like outside, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was really outside. Like the outside shit mattered way more because yes, we were on the internet, but like since the internet wasn't so big, even though it was big, it was still like
it just wasn't normalized.
It was wondering how the person was behind that, you know? So a lot of the link up had to happen. Like, all of the link ups was worthy. Like, it was better you linking up than you just, you know, having that connection on Twitter or Instagram or whatever the case was, even though we weren't using it as much. Like, it wasn't something where it was like so goal orientated now. Like, you know, like how they tell you gotta be consistent or be active on a gram. Like we were active, but it was more actively like in person. It was more actively like in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more than just the internet. But to see how you just said that now, like how that time and era has so much internet impact is crazy, bro. Because we never seen it like that.
Exactly.
We just seen it as documenting what was happening in front of us, and then it just became that.
Exactly. Like Chief Keef's like just first ever music videos are as a whole genre of music videos. Him just barely trying. Like
Twin.
It is crazy the power we all have to like really change.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really change people. Like
I like that you say that because we do have the power within ourselves, and it's just like you got to seek that for yourself. You can't seek that in someone else to do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like you just being you is you inspiring.
Hell yeah.
And like when you like you said you were just being outside all the time. Do you even remember like the first couple people you met like from the internet for the
first time?
Bro,
first show. How can I ever forget this, bro? My first show, New Year's Eve, going 2014 into 2015 in Ohio at the basement of Nova, this rare store that was V-Lone before V-Lone. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And my first show was a Black Crane 16-year-old gang. Like, that could tell you just enough from the time of the era I just named the year. Like, that'll tell you enough of, like, you know, the shit that was going on then for real.
Right.
But that was, like, early stages. That was my first show, bro. Like, what more do I need to say off of that being your first show? You got Black Crane and you got 16-year-old. You feel me?
Came out the gate.
Off the gate like that.
And you already just said like the year. Today, Ren, I kind of got you a little challenge. I want you to rank the past 10 years you've been in the game. And just give a little insight on it.
Yo, if you want me to rank the past 10 years?
Yeah. We're going to go one by one. 2024. What you feeling about that?
I want to say
the tiers right now are peak. So peak is like, this is like a top 5 year. And then Fi is just like, it's Fi. And then Calm is just the lowest tier.
So say that again.
So peak is like the peak, the best. Okay. And then Fi is just like, it was fire. And then Calm is just like, it was all right.
It was calm.
2024?
Yeah, it was calm.
What's the review on 2024?
2024, you asking me what's the review on 2024? Shit was fire. Shit was super fire.
But overall, it's just calm.
Nah, it's not calm.
Oh.
I thought you said 2014. 2014 is
calm.
No. 2024, hell no. That shit was fire, bro. I could low-key say peak, not really peak, bro, because it's just like, have they even reached a peak yet? Like, what is a peak when it comes to them? Like, not for nothing. Like, people been putting out, especially the boys, they've been putting out hits after hits. So, like, where has the peak even begun yet? You know what I'm saying? I feel like the more they're putting out hits, the more the peak is just coming. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just, like, also to not put it in that perspective, but, like, it's more than just the peak, twin. Like,
Right.
We gotta see it more than that, cause I feel like the more you make your mind into where, oh, we had this peak or we had this phase, that's all it's ever gonna be. So I don't even see it like that with my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still putting out hits, they're still developing. Y'all still seeing the growth. You know what I'm saying? So like
maybe I'll change it to goated. Like this year was goated, cause you're right, bro. Like saying that this certain year that should already happen. You know what I'm saying? So like we still going, like you're saying it right. But what's like some standout moments of 2024 that made you say it's fire?
Nat dropping his tape,
Yeah, that's a long time coming.
us dropping with 2.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it going, top of the year,
Bruh.
best tape of the year,
With a bang.
hosted by yours truly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was put out effortlessly, bro. We didn't put that out.
That was the troll one.
Bro, not even that was a troll. That was kind of like a sorry for the wait.
Right.
And look at how that even has such an impact, bro. We didn't even look at it like that. We didn't even look at it as like sorry for the wait. We looked at it as like, yo, we should give them some music. You think they gonna turn into it? Hell yeah, let's put some shit together. Put it together, hosted it. Once we put it out, y'all loved the tape, bro. Y'all ran that shit the fuck up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But that was top of the year.
Jan 15th.
You feel me? That was January 2024, gang.
And then the summer coming with the with too.
Hosted by you.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? So it's just like, it's a lot of shit that just happened last year.
Summer Smash, like, Nardwar.
Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you even call that a peak with so much shit going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
like,
the start of it. That's the
still
start.
Have more
Japan,
to
you
go.
went to Japan too.
We still have more to go, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's why it's best to not have that picture, like, mentally, because it's just going to only leave your mind open to do more and more and want more and more.
Right. 2023.
It was fire.
It was fire.
Yeah, it was a lot of outside. 2024 was more goated.
Mm-hmm.
2023 was fire, because, like, all the footwork and everything we did, meeting that, coming about that, fun, yeah, drink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Me and
Zay
rennessy
doing his thing.
ultimate duo.
You know, Patch Made, Shorty throw it back. You know, Top One, just mad shit that stamped a lot of, like, what's the best way I could say it? Like,
just the shit going on. It's a blueprint.
Yeah. More of just like showing of like, yo, this is more than just what y'all think it is. That's probably like the best way I could say.
I feel like that was like the first year since COVID. Like it felt like back to normal in real life.
Facts, and that's the best thing that y'all could have, bro, because after COVID, just being able to come outside after all the work that was put out on the internet was just like a plus.
Yeah.
Like that kind of felt like for us, same thing. Like we had so much on the internet that when it came to like wanting the link and, you know, meeting people, like in reality, you know, that made it even 10 times better, because now you're just like, holy shit, like this is really that person that is behind that screen, and seeing y'all going through that is like fire, because me and Xavier always talk about that. Like during COVID, it's crazy how y'all got this Slay World wave, and I wasn't even in tune to it at that. Me being locked in COVID, to where like it was like an interest, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that wave didn't get to see daylight as much because it was locked. It was like you weren't able to be outside, and by the time it was time for that shit to come outside, it was like it's still hitting, but it's so far gone. Now with the times and that being passed and COVID being over with, it just made it better for y'all, because y'all was working during COVID, and right after that it was like, okay, time to come outside.
You literally just nailed it right there.
Hell yeah, twin.
And like even on some non-music shit, I just feel like 2023, like even with like movies and like shit going on in the world, like it just felt like we were back. Like it was like 2019, like shit never happened.
Yeah.
Like I would say 2023 was fire too. That was that was the first time I met Zave in real life. Like, that's my favorite shit is just like seeing these people for the first time, bro.
Yeah.
Or like seeing you. Like, I've been seeing you on the internet 10 years too.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Now we're doing this.
that's why I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, bro. Cause it's like, how could I ever, work so hard or like work towards something and just like, quote unquote, change or whatever the case is. Like, I don't see things like that, bro. I just love this shit and I just want to fuck with people that just love this shit as much as I do. Y'all niggas got passion for this shit. Let's work. But if it ain't that, I ain't with it, The money always gonna come, gang.
Exactly.
And I really appreciate that y'all look at this shit that, I was once a part of so big, bro. Like, real shit. That's what made me and Zave click. Like, just seeing him and how he knows his culture, he knows his music, he knows his drip, coming down the line, all the years of, like, the stuff I was going through is insane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like a ping pong, bro. Like, we could go back and forth with, like, everything, bro. And, like, I just want to be involved with y'all as much as I possibly can because y'all love the shit that we come from, bro. That's the inspo, and, like, let's keep that shit going because y'all the next inspiration. You feel me?
Right. 2022. Where were you at? I really don't know what was going on in 2022.
I was going through a hard time, bro. 2022 was fried.
Okay. Fried.
No bad.
We got to make a new category for that one.
Fried. 2022 was dumb fried, man. I was going through some shit mentally. And, like, for everybody that be going through some shit out there mentally, bro, like, most I could tell y'all niggas is just keep looking for the daylight, bro. Keep looking for that light because it's there. And whenever it's dark, just know, like, there's people out there that you just need to release to. Releasing is, like, the best form of therapy, I feel like, bro. And they don't got to be just within yourself or your best friend. It could be anybody, bro. And, like, just don't ever get in that dark hole, bro. That shit is only for a matter of time. Gangster.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah, twin. Shit be heavy, bro. Y'all be on the internet a lot. And whether this shit could feel like a rat race or a never-ending cycle is a lot behind it, bro. And you just got to look at it and cherish all the blessings that come with it. That's it. No cap. Don't go asking for nothing. Don't go asking for more than what you need to be receiving. And just accept anything that comes your way, bro, and make the most out of it.
That was like the best advice ever said on the show.
BWB, man, we here. That's what the best.
2021. That was like Glock days.
Yeah, Glock days. It was I don't even want to say peak. It was 5.
It was 5.
It was 5 because I discovered.
2021
I don't even want to say
3.
2021.
You put 1 over 3.
I put 1 over. Hell no, I put 3 over 1.
Bet.
2023 over 2021 for sure.
But keep
2021, I met Glock on my birthday. Came out with Surf the World with Cito and Surf Gang. I mean, K-Preem and Surf Gang. Shout out K-Preem. Shout out Cito. And really like Baby EBG and Baby Life and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I want to say that was going on 2021 for real.
Yeah. You're always with the stars, bro. I've been always wanting to ask you this. Like, what are some signs, in your opinion, when you see an artist, you're like, oh, nah, he's the one?
I don't know, bro. Feeling. For real. I never looked at something and was like, that's a star. It was more like a feeling.
Right.
And then once I got the feeling, I looked at it and was like, oh, yeah, this is a star.
Right.
But if I don't get the feeling off the music alone, I don't want to pursue it. I don't think I have anything to do with it.
Right.
If I can't feel it, that's just not for me.
Right.
And I feel like that's the most I gotta see for a star. I can't just look at the star and be like, okay, like that. Yeah, you can look at it and say it's a star, but do you know what it really is when you get up close to it? Like, you get around it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so that's like the best way I could put it for me, and like looking star shit into another artist.
Right. You don't. Not even like traits in the music that like make them stand out, or like what do you look for like some shit you fuck with? Just hard.
Fresh creativity that has inspiration, where it's being shown and it's being respected.
Twin.
Like,
That's a good ass answer.
not duplicated.
Right.
We seen
The
things
sleeve.
and we have inspirations, and yeah, you can take and recreate, but not duplicate. That's not what we doing.
Never that. Like we was talking about earlier.
Talk to me, twin.
10 plus years in this game, bro. 10 plus.
Yo, and it's crazy that it's just hitting the marker now, right? Like,
Yeah.
The amount of time we've been locked in and us doing shit like 1C shit, gang shit, and just like this year hitting the 10 marker is low key like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to say it's weird, but it's definitely like, whoa.
Yeah.
Because like I also don't look at it as in like, oh shit,
Yeah.
in 10 years, or you know, like all these fucking conspiracy ass shits or whatever the case is. Like,
Yeah. It's just like, and we literally was talking about it every single year. You're popping it, you're lit, like it's always moving. Like, what do you think even 2015 would think of you sitting right here?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I didn't even think of it as like, I didn't. It was not seeing it for the future, bro, which is crazy. Like, I just, the drive and the way hip hop was for me, it was like, I knew it was gonna come to a point of change where I was gonna be involved. It was like, if I kept going, I knew I was gonna reach a point where it was like, okay, finally, like, things are clicking, things are gonna make sense. But it was definitely just like me, just keep going with the drive for real. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't see things for the future, bro. Like, it's really crazy. Like I said, like, we're here 10 years out and I'm still working every day, and you know, not looking back at the times and sitting here being like shoulda, coulda, woulda, or anything. Like, I'm just going and we just putting it on. So maybe in the further years I'll probably start looking at it like that and start reflecting more. But it's like, I feel like I'm just now at the start of something. Maybe it was good for me to go through those 10 years. And now I'm in the start of something that started, 2023, 2022. So it's like, I took a lot from everything. From everything. I don't even want to say a little bit. I took a lot from everything. And I definitely applied it to now. But it definitely took a lot to, like, look at this shit the right way. Especially coming from an underground perspective, bro. And, like, I love the fans and I love the people, but there come to a point in time where change, like, it's not even change, bro. It's just growth. It's just elevation. It's just another level, bro. And, like, things aren't meant to be the same, bro. Things aren't.
And what is like some standout lessons you think you've learned from the 10 years?
Loyalty.
Bro.
Love. Love a lot, bro. No matter what it is, you can learn that feeling of heartbreak, and not even in a relationship, that feeling in a heartbreak where, like, I'm wrong, in a relationship with anything that you put that love in, you feel me? Like, the relationship with you and your job, the relationship with you and your drive, the relationship with you and your homies, the relationship with everything around you, bro. It's like, you really gotta lock the fuck in, bro, because there ain't no fucking corners to this shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. So if you got that heart and that drive to work as hard as possible, bro, it's gonna click, bro. That's the main thing I've learned, bro. I used to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I used to be bullshitting, all of that, bro. The moment I locked in, shit started clicking.
As simple as that. They'll make an excuse before they work hard. Like,
for real, bro. And, like, even looking at your homies with a handout or anything like that, like, it's cool, bro. But, like, really, 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 really sit here and think about it. Do you want to get recognized for the next man's, like, face card? Or do you want to get recognized for your own?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really got to look at how that shit plays out in the long run. And if you're going to keep having more and more people just putting you on and putting you on and putting you on, that's all you're ever going to be, bro. It's just somebody that was put on by someone.
You don't want to
Fuck
be
that.
summed up. You don't want to be
Fuck
Xavier
that.
so based. You just want to be Rennessy. You want to be Dalton. You want to be,
Is just be whatever you want to be, bro. But don't be the next person, or don't even listen to the next person. It's like, just do that shit, gang.
I'm telling you. And when it comes to like being a DJ, I mean, you said you were just always in the mix. You wanted to just like, put your thing in, but like doing the tags and like the shit, like, your way, like what inspires that?
Bro, like, coming from the tags I had in like 2014, from like 2016, it's funny because they've heard some recent songs with some old tags, and he was like, yo, where these tags at? And I'm just like, yo, like, chill, like, I thought them tags was shitty. And it's just like, it's crazy, bro, because it's definitely been points in times where I had like tags and I feel like I need some new ones, or like I don't want to drop because these shits aren't hitting, or like, I don't know. It will definitely be a lot of points in times where I wasn't too confident in dropping music because I wasn't updated as much in that perspective. But I definitely made it work, and I made it shake. I didn't stop, like, if I fucked with something, I would definitely go and try to make the tags work. I'll go get some new shit right there and then, and just put it on there, and then it'll snap. It'll click.
Yeah.
But with the tags, bro, the elevation in them is definitely crazy, bro. And shout out Sebi, bro, because we was just making tags the other day when I think we was in VA. And he over there like, ran, like, you gotta make tags and like your DJ voice. Like, and I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, you don't think I sound like Swamp Izzo or some shit? He just like, hell nah, bro. Like, you ran, bro. Like, that shit sound hard when you on the mic, bro. You know they love that shit. And I ain't going front, bro. Shout out to fans because they do be telling me that, bro. They be, I know there be TikToks like of they pulling up for me and me being on the mic and this, that, and the third. Like, for real, bro. Shout out motherfuckers really showing love that point to the T. Like, just off the voice. Like, I don't know, bro. For me, it's like, I know how to tweak a mode. It's like being a superstar, but in your own way, in your own world, where you ain't doing too much because there's also superstars around you. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I definitely learned too in my journey. Shout out Brass. He gave me this book. It's called Tribe, and it was like just me speaking on topics. It was like a book where it was about leaders amongst leaders, but in the same village. You know what I'm saying? But they have their own parts and their own rulings.
Exactly.
But they gotta treat each other the same because they're amongst each other. Nobody's no different. And, like, that was probably, like, the best thing I could have learned, bro, because it definitely showed me a lot of how to move around, certain artists where, like, you are the artist, but you got to, like, kind of, like, get in their shoes and not completely beat them. So, like, when you're back there and you're behind that board, like, you feel like them. You are them, and that's where that connection comes in, where that relationship with that artist and that DJ matters, bro, for real. Like, it's just the mode, bro, that's in me, bro, and I wish I could say that for everybody else. And that was one thing I definitely, like, missed out when I was on 42 stream, where I kept thinking about it after, and it was like, it was nothing it was never a thought. Like, it wasn't an interest. It was a feeling that just came about me, and it just kept irking me that I had to go find out, what's that feeling? Like, I got to fulfill it, like, whatever it was. And the moment I got the DJ shit right, it was gone after that, twin.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, like
a rocket. You feel me, twin?
Yeah, my favorite host by you is that, I'm not gonna lie, it's that Madden Nick Zero shit. Because he was like, yo, Ren. And then he punches Mo. Yo, Ren.
Nah.
Ren. And he's like, bitch, I'm richer than.
Yeah.
Yo, Ren, stop playing.
Shout out Zero for that one. That shit hard as fuck, bruh.
But yeah, the new tags, like, I was like, bruh. Like, every time you do some shit, it just made me be like, bruh, I gotta lock the because he was like, that's the best DJ in the fucking game. He's like, stop playing. No, I go, no.
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. The shit show tags is insane. And, like,
like,
I'm in my own world, man. Like, that's all I'm doing, bruh. I'm in my own world. I feel the love. I feel the support. And I really want to fulfill my vision. Also creating Xavier's and helping his. He knows mine's. And it's like the fact that we can kind of just do everything together in a whole where nothing is stopping no one. It's like the most beautifulest thing possible, gang, for real.
Literally.
That's why I kind of posted that post the other day where it was like no more paid hostings and shit like that, because I want to show my side. I want to show my creativity now. I want to show my story. I feel like it's getting to a point where, like, you know, we about to establish a lot of things, and you know, certain other things are gonna be able to like blossom and, you know, like just bloom in their own ways, in their own lanes and shit. So like, I'm just in my bag, gang. That's it.
I'm in my bag, boy.
And I'm fucking with everybody, and I'm fucking with everything. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Shout out Lil O, shout out Lynette, shout out Zave, man. You feel me? Like,
when Zave first hit me up, like for the first to do the hosting shit.
Yeah, that's legendary, man. You heard him, right?
It was like,
it's D motherfucking 9, man.
I was like confused.
The most infamous DJ, man. Stop playing.
I was like mad confused. I was like, like what the fuck does that mean? But then I knew what it was, but I didn't even like put the 2 and 2. Like I just thought DJ Sean was just like on the shit.
Yo,
like,
he was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, his text, like the fucking bombs and the DJ Sean and just his voice and the way he was screaming on that bitch, like. Shout out, bro, because he was definitely going crazy. Like, hey, you see what I mean, bro? Like, everything just resurfaces, bro. It's like there's not a point in time where, like, I don't know, bro. Like, there's always going to be other DJs or, like, other rappers, whatever the case is. There's always a next and up and coming. So it's just like, why I see it as in, like, a closed world. Like, you got to prepare for the others. You got to make way for the others. You got to make room for the others. And it's like, if I could do that, then so be it. But I ain't gonna give it to nobody that is not driven. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, this shit is not for the weak, bro. It's so much emotion and mental and like just like a bunch of things that just go into it, bro. Where y'all think it just look good because we just posting that shit. Dead ass, bro. This is a very rare moment in time where I could get to speak on shit, you know, because I don't even feel like I'm still at a point yet where I could give y'all enough. Like, I'm still going through stuff. I still want more. You know what I'm saying? Every day I wake up, I'm blessed. I thank God, and I just want more and more. I'm just driven to figure out what's next or what we doing or what's on the agenda today. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. If not, we making in the fucking agenda. Like, we making some shit happen for real. Like,
always.
For real, bro. That's all I know. Like, it ain't nothing to it, bro. So all them excuses or whatever the case is, get to it, bro. Because if not, you going to just watch your next man's pass by you and he going to do it.
And, like, this time is short, bro. You got to just, like, pop it.
We 10 years, right?
Yeah. And you still
all right,
here.
come on, twin.
You right here.
Come on, twin.
You right here.
You feel me? And like, it's, I don't know. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I mean, I don't know, gang. Just, you know, time does go by fast, and it's 10 years, but, like, who are we to look at time, man? Who are we to tell time? Just do that shit, bro. For real.
It's
like,
gonna go anyways, bro.
Whether you gonna reflect on it or not, but I'd rather just sit here and work every day. And whether there's money come or whatever come with it, it don't matter. As long as I'm happy, my family good, and I'm good, and my people's good, then the world gonna be good. For real.
That's a fact.
For real. And generational wealth and health. Health first, though. Feel me?
Exactly. Gotta have the mind to sleep. Like,
health first, though.
Literally. And when, like, you just said that you're pretty closed off now with the squad, but is there, like, a dream host or, like, mix you want to do?
That is a fire-ass fucking question, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Because at one point, bro, I used to have these visions and these dreams and these thoughts, bro. And I told Osama this when we was on tour. It's probably the first time I'm speaking on it. But I remember at one point in time when I was coming up DJing and shit like that, I used to have these visions and these dreams every day of, like, seeing myself doing, like, a stadium or a festival or something. But I couldn't see who it was, bruh. I couldn't. But I will always see that shit. I will always see it, gang. it was multiple times where I had visions and dreams where it was like I'm doing some crazy stage, some crazy festival, whatever the case is, whether it was me DJing or I'm DJing for someone. All I knew is I seen it. And the moment I seen that shit, I said, oh, hell nah. I got to figure out who it is. And at that point in time, when I first seen it, it was like Cardi, bro. Like, I used to drop Cardi mixes, bro. I used to have this goal in me where it was like, I'm going to DJ for Cardi, bro. Like, I'm going to do some shit where I'm going to get his attention. Like, for real. Like, for real, bro. Like, it was to that point, bro, where it was like I had it. I was just like, bro, I'm gonna do some shit where I'm gonna get his attention, and then I started dropping these Cardi mixes, and I had motherfuckers tagging him. It was going crazy. Like, if you know, you know. There's a lot of fans that definitely know though, bro. They've been doing their research. Like, it's a lot of y'all that yo, I love y'all, bro. Like, for real. Like, y'all understand how much I love y'all, bro. And there's been a lot of y'all pulling up on me, hitting me up in the DM like Cardi World this, Cardi World that. Like, if you know, you know. Like, that's another thing that I was on that was in the mix of everything in between, like me hosting and shit, and in like the middle of my journey, I was dropping like these little mixes of compilation of songs where you'll be able to drive, and you feel me, like you could drive for a couple hours and listen to that shit, or you could do something, a chore or whatever the case is, and you're listening to a bunch of your favorite songs, not just one song, and then you're hearing the next skip or the next fucking commercial, whatever the case is, you know, like for real. And then I started with the Cardi World, and that was like one person that I was super goal orientated. Like, I was like, I'm gonna do something with Twin. No bap. But now that we here,
you found him.
I got him.
You got him one. That was fire.
No bap.
Cause don't chase, we attract. They came right.
We
to
grow, and we elevate, gang. And like I said, change is good. Different is good. And like, to be at the time and now to even answer that question of, do I have a dream host, or my dreams are right now and I'm hosting the dream songs that I ever could have thought of. Shit show, 90 down the block, trying to see how she fuck.
That kind of makes
me just pop the pill.
That kind of makes me emotional.
That ass gang, like that ass gang, like
yeah,
I don't have those dreams no more, bro. I'm just waking up every day and we just living and we just doing it now. Like, I had them. I definitely had them, bro. And it's crazy to say this, bro, because it's like, who would have thought, you feel me? But I knew me not stopping and me keep working, it was going to work. However it was going to work out, it's working out now. I couldn't think again. I couldn't think, Nat, and Zave. Zave especially. Enough, bro. Like, all I'm here is to do the right thing for all of y'all in the future, and then just like the generation, for real. That ass cake, real.
Like, that's actually making me about to cry, bro.
chill.
Like,
I feel it too. I feel it. And I'm a very emotional person, bro. I'm very emotional. I feel it too, Twin.
Bro, I literally used to think of everything that, like, the same. I was a kid, like, begging my parents to take me to New York.
You came. And when
you
came, it was up.
It was up.
We was immediately in the studio and shit. And, like, look at it now. You feel me? Like, everybody happy, gang. Everybody in a good position. Like, Zave is just about to be in one of the greatest positions he could ever be in his life, to know what next move he needs to do. And that man knows what he needs to do. You feel me? And, like, if there's one thing that I'm going to say that I don't need to be said, he always makes sure everybody good, besides making sure he good. That's all that's about, bro. You got to come up with your peoples, bro. I never wanted it no other way, and I hope that a lot of people really learn from this, bro. Like, I really hope a lot of people take this, and whenever somebody come that's lit or that got some type of clout or they worked with whoever the case was, you don't go and you take their vision and think it's yours, bro, because it's not. Because it's not. I promise you it's not. Don't change on your homies. Your homies are right. You are right. Everything is all right around you, bro. Them lit niggas, the clout shit, the ones that on already worked with the greats or whatever, they're just trying to apply on y'all and then take when the time is right. So let's do this shit the right way, gang. And that's what we finna show y'all, man. One seat, one chance. That's all we fucking got. Gang shit. 34, nigga.
34.
On gang, nigga.
Yeah, like literally, he's with the same people. We with the same people.
That's
Speak
all
of the
it's gonna
devil.
be, gang. And we just gonna grow. It's like that. That's it. No Babski, bro.
Ren, is there anything else you gotta say?
I don't think so, bro. I think that was a great ending. And just know, twin, like, I love you, bro. And I thank you for doing this interview. And I know this one definitely gonna hit.
This Dumbo.
This one definitely gonna hit. And I love y'all, bro. And always keep supporting the gang, bro. You love y'all. You feel me? One chance, one C shit. 34.
You know
Gang.
that. You know that. You know that.